couple of clients, so I'm like in the middle of doing my makeup and doing my my breakfast, my eggs. Um, but anyway, I wanted to get on here this morning and talk to you guys, continue my series on how to lose 40 pounds. And today we are talking about addressing your loneliness and building community. So a lot of people don't realize it, but one of the reasons why they continue to eat themselves into oblivion and to be fat is because they're very lonely and they actually don't have a strong community to support their health and fitness goals. And so I'm here to talk about my own experience with that and to give you guys some suggestions. We all, well, if you're honest with yourself, because the first thing you have to do when you really are like ready, when you're ready to just shut it down, stop being a lazy bum, okay? Stop being that obese person. When you're ready to just like be done, when you are fed up, you have to be honest with yourself, okay? So you have to be honest about why you eat, when you eat, what you're feeling when you're eating, and what you need to do to adjust that and address that. So that's the first thing. And one of the things that you will come to find, if you're honest, for most people, is that you are very lonely. So a lot of people, okay, here we go, because y'all, I don't like when I be telling the truth. But a lot of people who are bigger, they have a lot of friends, they have a lot of people that are around them, but they don't have community. Community are people who are going to tell you the truth, who are going to encourage you, support you, particularly in that area where they know you're wrong. Yes, you are wrong for using food as your friend. I'm sorry, I know y'all know. This is why I can't have a lot of clients, because you got to be ready to hear the truth. So you have to have people in your community who are going to say, listen, this is getting out of hand. Like this, eating yourself every night into the bottom of a bag of chips, going to McDonald's every day, 500 calorie caramel macchiatos every morning, this is out of hand. That's the kind of community that I'm talking about. The second kind of community are the kind of people who are healthy and are positive. So, because the people who are saying this is out of hand, they're just telling you the truth. For me, I actually joined CrossFit classes, and that was like really, really helpful for me. I don't generally recommend CrossFit actually, but I loved waking up at 4:30 in the morning, being around a group of people who were not super focused on weight loss and super focused on their body, but rather just like focused on completing the workout. And that was such a great thing for me. I loved being with people because it took the focus off of food and me feeling like I didn't have any friends, and it helped me focus on just building community. Being around positive people who are not focused on their body, who are trying to get healthy, is really, really important when you're trying to lose weight. I highly recommend, even if you don't have a lot of money, because CrossFit is expensive, find a boot camp group to go to on Saturday mornings or Sunday afternoons or weekday mornings. Find a boot camp group that's going to support you in your weight loss journey. Most people are not mean. To be honest, most like healthy people are actually not mean. They will, even if you can barely do the exercises, they will encourage you and say, hey, I've coached fitness classes before outdoors, and we've had like 80-year-old grandmas or whatever come out and say, okay, I'm just gonna do the step ups, like I can't do anything else. And I'm like, great. And all the ladies are like, yes, good job. Like, we're so proud of you. And that's just the community that I try to build. So make sure that you are with people who really, really want you to do well. Now, everybody's not going to do this, right? Everybody's not going to be sorry if that's really loud, you guys. Everybody's not going to support you. A lot of people are going to be like, why are you changing? What's wrong with you? And that's why having community is important, because you need people to go to say, wow, this is really hard, and thank you for support, and can you please provide me some support? Now, your loneliness. Let's talk about that. Let me grab my jam. Okay, I don't I don't use butter. I just spray like avocado oil on mostly because my husband's allergic to dairy, so we just don't have butter in the house. So I just do this. Yes, because normally I would do butter, please believe. And then I use the smash jam. But a lot of times you are low, when people are eating themselves into oblivion, right? All the way down at the bottom of the cookie jar, they are they're very lonely and they don't know what to do when they're by themselves at home and they don't have the skills to go, do something other than eat. One of the when I was really struggling, I met with this guy. He's actually super popular now, like extremely popular. But I knew him from college. And he said to me, he goes, why don't you do something other than think about food? Like, he's like, organize the crap out of your closet, organize your car, put things on Poshmark, or the Poshmark was big back then, or Facebook. And that really helped me to think about, like, what are the other things I could be doing right now besides thinking about my loneliness? How about you go volunteer? How about, like, okay, I know, noticing that you feel, maybe overwhelmed or lonely on Thursday or Friday nights. Okay, use that time to volunteer at the old folks home or with young kids, or, be a big sister to someone or a big brother. That kind of thing actually takes the focus off of you and how horrible life you had. And I'm sorry, but like, again, you guys do not ask me for the truth if you don't want to hear it. It takes the focus off of like how horrible your life is and puts it back on you doing something productive. And we know that that is helpful. All right, you guys, I gotta run. If you like this video, don't forget to like it, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.